Okay, well here we are in the workshop yet again. How do we attach this sprocket to the shaft and get it central? Well, basically, if you remember, the sprocket had a half-inch diameter hole in the centre, which I used to mount it on the fixture in the CNC mill. So what I did, I had a piece of scrap. This is the original drive sprocket. Inside there's a hole about 1.5 inches diameter, 1.25 inches diameter. So I turned a spigot on this piece of metal, and I also turned on the end of that spigot another spigot 1/2 inch diameter, and through bolted it so that when it's tightened up, this is in the centre, and because the spigot, both spigots are aligned with the centre hole, then obviously the sprocket's in line, and then drill 4 holes using the teeth as a guide, 4 evenly spaced holes, and put the bolts through and the nuts. So that's that. The next job will be just to drill an 1.25 inch hole or 1.5 inch hole through the centre here so that it can fit over the crankshaft. So okay, well, there you can see the spigot. This spigot here fits in this hole, and that one fits in there, and obviously they're central and they sit in there, and that's how that sprocket sits nicely spaced around the centre. So now to drill a hole in it. Well, the hole that was required was much larger than I expected, because I forgot about the centre, which has to go in there. So I put this thing back in the lathe, gripped it on the in the 3 jaw just on this side, and carefully bored it out, and this fits in here. So that's pretty good. We'll get on, fit this onto the engine. Okay, well, we can see that's the sprocket on, and it provides something that you can get a hold of to turn the engine. So there you go, you can see the valve gear working. And that's lovely. So that's looking pretty good. So there's one thing I haven't done is set the tappets on this engine yet, but I'll do that before I run it. In fact, it looks, that one needs a bit of adjustment, and I think that one's pretty tight. That's that one's solid. That one's got a bit of play, but I'll sort that out in no time, I hope. Okay, that's it. Okay, I don't know what the light's like here, but on the bench or on the computer desk, this is tonight's effort. It's still hot. It's a bearing housing, just a plain shaft with 2 ball bearings on it. This end is threaded. So the idea behind this is it'll be bolted onto the framework of the starter stand or the test stand. This will be bolted on through these slots onto here. I'll drill and tap that flange, and also in the centre hole here there'll be a hooks starter type end, and that'll fit in there. It's just basically designed so that when the engine takes off, it kicks the starter out. And it seems to be effective on the model aeroplane engine, which I ran up the other week, and I've used it on that for a long time, so I'm quite happy with that. It'll work. It should work for this as well. That'll be it'll be a few days before I finish that, because I'm having a few days off. Okay, that's it for